Winning test matches outside the subcontinent in challenging conditions has been an Achilles heel for the Indian team over the years. But skipper Virat Kohli made it clear that they have nothing to prove to anyone during the upcoming South Africa series starting on January the 5th. India has not won a single test series in South Africa for the past 25 years, starting back from the inaugural in 1992.
I think back in 2013, we were all really excited firstly to play in South Africa. As I just said, we were looking forward even then to go there and take up the challenge. And the bowling attack back then compared to now what South Africa has was more experienced. And we did really well against them. We almost won the test in Joburg. It was a seesaw game, and then we lost the one in Durban. But we played some really good test cricket. As you rightly mentioned, the bowling has come a long way, the batting has come a long way, all the guys are much more experienced now. But the hunger remains the same. We still want to go back and try to do what we couldn't do the last time around. Look, it all depends on the kind of mindset you get into as a batsman. Any place can be even Indian conditions can be very difficult if you're not in a good frame of mind. So cricket is played with, ball and bat, and if you're not there mentally, it does not matter the conditions you're playing in. You need to be able to take up challenges mentally, and then every condition seems like home condition. If you get accustomed to where you're going and you get accustomed to the conditions, then you start feeling comfortable. For that, you need to embrace what you're going to do out there. Embrace the culture, embrace seeing different things, knowing people, knowing the culture there, so that you feel comfortable about where you are. So last time as well, I only played test cricket once in South Africa, but I was really looking forward to it. Pujara was as well, so was Jinx. So we ended up doing well because we were excited about what we're going to do, and I think that excitement is very important to maintain. Well, look, if you're playing international, if you can, sit here and tell me that home games do not matter or international games do not matter, then I would be able to answer that question. For us, playing cricket for the country is, the most prestigious thing, and it's an honor for us to be able to do that. And, we know what we want to do as a team. When you do things in conditions that are more challenging, that gives you more job satisfaction, that's for sure. But you win any game of cricket, anywhere you play well, that gives you satisfaction as well. So, we have gotten rid of all the mental pressures of touring abroad and, wanting to prove to people. We are not wanting to prove anything to anyone. Our duty is to go out there, give our 100% effort for the country, and get the results that we want to. Sometimes we'll get it, sometimes we won't. It happens at home, it will happen away as well. So we need to be realistic with what we are doing. That's the only way we'll be able to stay in the present and execute the things we want to. So we are just going out there to play cricket. It does not matter whether we are in South Africa, England, Australia, or India. Look, we have, we sat down and we spoke about this in Sri Lanka. A cricketer's career span is what, 8, 10, 12, 15, max 20 years. If you happen to play at a young age and you happen to play for long, then 20 years. Sachin Tendulkar is a different case altogether because of the time that he played and for how long he played. That's not possible, to achieve that for every player. So realistically speaking, you have 10, 15 years, and I think that's a very short span in your life. And we sat down and we spoke about, if for that span of time, on a daily basis, representing your country out of billions, if you're not, willing to, or if you're not professional enough, then I don't think, that's being fair to the sport and being fair to the country. So, we just thought of, bringing in a few changes so that, the professionalism can be increased, and the players have taken to it beautifully. If you see the performances, it's been relentless. We don't care whether we are 3-0 up, 4-0 up in a series, or we are 1-0 down. Our intensity remains the same, and that's only because of the fitness levels going up. So I think it's a collective effort of the management and the players embracing it as well. That's why we've been able to achieve that.